everybody! Welcome back to Greenhurst Public Library's Thinkers and Tinkers Lab Home Edition. I'm Jen and I'm with you every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. doing fun STEAM activities. So that's science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics activities that you can do at home. Today, we're going to be focusing on the S in STEAM, which of course stands for science. We're going to be investigating the needs of living things, how to grow your own vegetables at home, and where our food comes from. Let's check it out. First up, what do living things need to survive? Well, humans and other animals need air, of course, water, food, and shelter. Plants, however, need something a little bit different. Plants, just like us, need air and water, but they also need nutrients and sunlight. They use those things to make their own food, and that's how they survive. So most of the plants that you know grow in soil, and that's where they get all of their nutrients from. They suck the nutrients right out of the soil through their roots. However, some plants can be grown hydroponically, which means that they can be grown entirely in water. How cool is that? Now, if you were a farmer who was growing plants hydroponically, you would add a nutrient-rich solution to your water to help your plants grow. For our purposes today, however, we're just going to be using plain old water to regrow some of our kitchen vegetables. So here's what you're going to need for our activity today. First of all, you will need the stump or root end of a vegetable. Vegetables like celery, lettuce, cabbage, bok choy, green onion, or carrots will all work, okay? Then you're going to need a jar or a small bowl to put the vegetables in. And lastly, you're going to need water. 3 simple ingredients. Start by placing out your container. I have 3 different vegetables, so I have 3 different containers that I'm going to use. Next, I'm going to place my vegetables into each of the containers. So I'm going to take the root end and place it at the very bottom. Okay. Next, I'm going to take my water and I'm going to fill each of my containers, but I'm only going to put 1 or 2 fingers high of water into each of my containers, just enough to cover the bottoms or the roots of each of the vegetables. Now that I have the water, I'm going to take all of my jars and place them somewhere sunny, like in a windowsill. Now that I have my vegetables in their containers with their water and in a sunny place in the windowsill, I'm going to check them every 2 to 3 days. I'm going to look for 2 things. First, I'm going to make sure that they still have enough water. Second, I'm going to check to make sure that none of the leaves or pieces of the vegetables have fallen into the water. Those will get slimy and icky, so we want to make sure we take those out. After about a week, you're going to start to see new leaves and new roots growing. Take a look at some of these vegetables. I can see tiny new leaf sprouts happening right here. I can see new roots and long pieces of green onion. And I can see big leaves starting to grow. Okay, now that you're an expert at growing your own food, I have a second challenge for you. Go ahead and take a peek in your fridge. Try to figure out where the fruits and vegetables that you get from the supermarket actually come from. I did a mini investigation and what I found was pretty neat. My kiwi came all the way from Greece. That's really far away. My raspberries and blackberries came from Mexico. My head of lettuce came from the United States. My sweet potatoes were grown right here in Canada. It's pretty cool to learn that the food that we eat came from all over the world. But to be environmentally responsible, we're supposed to eat foods that were grown locally. So what I want to know is, what foods do you have in your fridge that were grown either in your own community, in Ontario, or in Canada? All right, thinkers and tinkers, we did it again. We successfully completed another at-home STEAM activity. Great job. We learned about where our food comes from, how to grow our own food, and the needs of living things. I'll be back again on Thursday at 2 p.m. with more activities that you can do at home. Until then, thanks for watching. Please upload your own video or photo telling me where your food comes from or what food you decided to grow at home. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and I'll be back on Thursday. Until then, see you next time.